and put camping down there because this was maxed out. And what it has transitioned into is park surfing. They're not helping. They're destructive to the GA. They think they're being anarchists, but really they're just being babies playing in a sandbox. They don't clean up after themselves. It's messed up. And they're resistant to any kind of a voice telling them anything, but they don't have any personal discipline. So it's becoming really problematic for many of us.
So there's trouble within the movement with each other?
Unfortunately, I mean, I don't want to have to tell these kids to leave, and they're not all children either. Because in my years.
Are they practicing civil disobedience, or are they?
Well, they did when we were embattled in the streets, with the police brutality issue that occurred Saturday night. But no, they're not practicing civil disobedience. They're practicing undisciplined selfishness. I mean, that's my words. I'm not speaking for the group. I'm speaking for myself. Yeah. And most of the people who are here, and actually a lot of us are actually gone at the moment. There was probably. See, when we moved there, it got down to where maybe 12 or 20 were sleeping here, and I just had pulled this space. Through every march, every meeting, there's always people here. And last night I'd say there was 50 because there's a growing awareness that most of the people down there are just not really participating in anything except camping in the park and smoking dope on camera. I mean, at one point we had all the straight media stations down here for San Francisco. I have no idea anymore. I don't care about them anymore. I walked away. They don't listen. They don't, they're not committed to something bigger than their own individual little self. And it's really a bummer, And I'm not going to say that they're like agent provocateurs. They're just selfish children who are just, hanging in the park and smoking and drinking.
Are they down there now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll walk down and take a look.
Yeah. There's a whole pile of signs, but is anybody holding a sign? Is anybody talking to people that are coming through? They're busy, partying and singing and drinking. And it's like, excuse me. That's not what this is really about, Part of it is. I mean, I get that, but this is bigger than any one of us.
Right.
And
I guess everyone has a different way of expressing themselves. If it's positive as a movement, I can see it. If it's civil disobedience, then I'm for it.
Absolutely, I totally agree.
But if it's
both of those, on both of those.
Yeah.
But they're not participating in committees. They're not even. I mean, it might be cleaner down there than I assume because there's always a few people.